Hi everybody, this is Ladybug again. How y'all doing? Did you have a good day today? Well, welcome back to my channel. What I'm working on is the cat and the bubbles. And let me see if I can get a shot. There it is. Let me get you in a little bit closer. Alright, that's kind of what it looks like. I know it's kind of upside down, but anyhow, that's what we're working on. And so I just thought I would sit here and work on this for a little while instead. Kind of give me a break from the green fairy for a little bit. Yeah, I haven't worked on this one in a pretty good while. And as you can see, it's a pretty good size because I've still got most of it rolled up. So, and I'm working on number 4, which is, hang on just a second. Number 4 is 414. That's the DMC number. It's kind of a gray color. All right. Move that out of the way a little bit. But anyway, that's what I decided to work on tonight. And right now it is 12:25 a.m. So it's in the wee hours of the morning. Anyhow, I'm listening to traditional hymns for meditation and prayer. So, and that's what I'm listening to. Yeah, the 4s are all kind of scattered all over the place because it does have a lot of confetti in this. But it's all right. But you can kind of, I guess, you can kind of see, like right there, right here. This is the eye, one of the eyes of the cat. Get this out of the way. Come on, get out there. And you can see that's the other eye. See here, right there. So as you can see, it is still being rolled up pretty well. That's all right. We'll just work it as we go. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't do a whole lot today. I just kind of hung out. My daughter decided she was coughing so much she actually made herself sick, to the point of throwing up. And so she decided not to go in today. But that's fine. But it is slowly breaking up. But gosh, it's slow with her. Yeah. She is slowly getting better, but it's just slow going. Yeah, I watched Miss Bell and her reveal or her haul from let's see, I think she said Michael's, Amazon, and the Dollar Tree. Yeah. So mm. But yeah, I just sort of kind of go like cross country on this particular painting for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. Yeah, I never put the grid on it this time around, but that's all right. Yeah, my daughter says that this, hang on, this, let's see if I can get it. There we go. That this particular bracelet that I bought is a type of jasmine. Was it? No, jasper. Sorry about that, jasper. And if you look, it's got purple and pinks and dark greens and light greens. It's really pretty. I saw that and I kind of liked the color, so I went ahead and got it. But anyhow, but that came in earlier today, so. Yeah, but she says it's some kind of a type of jasper. So I said, okay, well, I can live with that. So, yeah, watch Miss Linda. She was mounting one of her paintings onto a frame that she had bought, and she's using staples to mount it onto this frame, which I thought was a pretty good idea. Yeah. Yeah. But mostly I just hung around the house, piddled around a little bit here and there. I didn't go outside today because it was kind of windy, and it didn't get that high. It only got about 60 today. So I stayed in the house and did some diamond painting, did some stitching, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I hope that music's not too loud for y'all. Yeah, it's like Christian music. Mm-hmm. I love listening to this type of music when I'm diamond painting. It's very peaceful and relaxing. Plus, I don't have to talk all the time. Yeah. Unfortunately, I am not a. I just. It is really hard for me to find subjects to talk about because, one, I don't get out that much. And so I'm not, going places and doing things, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. You know. Yeah, my grandson was saying he has to turn his lease car back in this week, I think. And then, so he will be basically out of a vehicle for a little while. Well, I mean, he's got vehicles and they're drivable, but his pickup is a gas hog. And so, anyhow, yeah, my daughter is hoping that he'll go down and apply to where she works at, because it's better. It's a whole lot more than the minimum wage. Let's put it that way. And what he keeps looking at is something that's going to pay him like $8 or $9 an hour, and that is not going to pay the bills for him, you know. And so he needs something that's going to pay a lot better than minimum, but just above minimum wage. But anyhow, because at least where she works, she gets 40 hours a week, and then on top of that, she gets I think they're paying $18 or $19 an hour now, and so it's better than It's better than $8 an hour. Let's put it that way. And on top of that, they'll also work with his hours, so that if he wants to go back to school and take a welding course, they'll work with his hours, and and when he's in school and stuff. So we'll see what he does. Yeah. Got a lot of fours in here. Yeah. Hang on. Turn that down just slightly. Yeah, there we go. But so we'll see what he does. Who knows? With my grandson, you never know what he's gonna do. So, but he did get his truck up and running and driving, so that's a good thing. But like he said, it is not going to be easy on the gas. I said, well, it's not a little small car like he has been driving. So, anyhow, as you can see, it's got a lot of fours, and they're all kind of scattered amongst the rest of the symbols. Because I got fours, R's, number 6, and S's, all in this one little patch. So, needless to say, it does have a bit of confetti in here. You wouldn't think it would be, but it does. But that's all right. Yeah, I told you I would make a second video today. But I always end up doing it late, because I'll take a bit of a nap during the afternoons, and then by the time I get set up to do another video, it's usually late. So gotta admit, that's some pretty music, isn't it? This is one I haven't listened to before. Yeah. Now, I don't hardly ever listen to music with lyrics in it anymore. Mostly listening to easy listening, instrumental type music. And once in a while, I'll listen to one of the oldie goldies, like John Denver or Elton John or the Oak Ridge Boys or something like that. But I don't really listen to modern music too much anymore like I used to. I don't know why, I just don't. I even listened to banjo music the other night. So like I said, I'm not set on one particular style of music. Okay. That's pretty. This can be nice. See, I'm going to go down all the way down to right where the edge of this plastic is, and then we'll come back and get the others. Yeah. But like I said, it is scattered all over the place. So, yeah, watch Miss Linda. She was cleaning out her closet the other day. I was watching her video and she's busy cleaning her closet out. I don't know what, I think it's her hall closet, I think, maybe. And like she said, she had an awful lot of junk in there that she had to go through. I need to do the same here, but I just don't have the ambition. Let's put it that way. I look at it and go, I don't really want to do that. Because I know if I pull it out, then I've got to put it all back in, and that's a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter was in here messing around with Frankie earlier. Oh man, you talk about somebody complaining. Gee, many Christmas. That cat was complaining like crazy. She's not used to being messed with by my daughter. And so she was meowing and carrying on and hissing and the whole 9 yards. You would think that she was really hurting her, but she's not. She's just playing with her and petting her and holding her. And it's just all kinds of horrible stuff, you know. It's just absolute torture, according to Frankie. Yeah. She's not a cuddle bug like her sister. Her sister is a real cuddle bug. She loves to cuddle. Whereas Frankie is more independent. Now don't get me wrong, she likes her attention too. But she likes it on her terms, and she'd rather not be held. Now you can pet her and kiss on her and things like that, and she's fine. But when you pick her up, then it's a whole different ballgame. Get off of there. And so anyway, but yeah, she was in here picking at her a little bit earlier. And I said, well, but she's fine. She survived. She was looking at me like, Mama, help. Look what she's doing to me. I just got tickled with her. I just laughed. And then when Melissa finally got up and left the room and whatnot, she was sitting up on my desk just staring at me like, Look what she did to me. She ruffled all of my hair. I'm going to need to be brushed and taken care of now. Oh, she is something else. Frankie's one of these ones that kind of likes to, set off by herself and just watch as things go on around her. And but she never really gets involved. She just sort of kind of sits there and watches. And but you can't get I can get her to play, but but not very often. She's just not a playful cat. But now she's very observant. She likes to watch. And she likes her attention, but only on her terms, kind of thing. So, yeah, when she wants to cuddle and I'm laying down, she'll come and lay down with me and cuddle with me. That's when she wants to cuddle. All right, I think I've got all of the 4s that are available. Okay, so we'll put those away. Yeah. Yeah, I like these particular types of containers like these, the square ones. I don't know why, but I always have. Alrighty, let's see what's next. Let's go after the R's. There's a lot of those. Let me see. R. There's G. R's. Number 19. There we go. They're kind of a purple color. Kind of like, not a real dark purple, more like grape. Kind of a grape color. Yeah. I think I might have to get some more wax. I think. Yeah. I think so. Looks pretty good. Yeah. I like to roll them as I go. Get over there. There. Get in there. Anyhow, so you got the R's here, and then the next one are S's. The ones I'm skipping right now around are the S's. Oop. Thought I picked one up and I didn't. All right, hang on. Let me get some more wax. There we go. I'm assuming you can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Hold on. Back this up a little bit, because I'm way up here. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I first picked this one out, I see right along here, I actually had to glue the drills because it was like a band right across the top here that didn't have any glue for some reason. So that's why I had to get some glue, and so that's what delayed me from starting this one. But I got my glue now, and I'm good to go. If I run across a spot that doesn't have any glue, I put a little dab of glue in there, and boom, I'm on I go. You know. Move that over a little bit. And so anyway, yeah, I did a lot more stitching today, this morning. You know, because like I got up and I woke up about 6:30 or so and couldn't get back to sleep. And so I made myself a cup of tea, and then started stitching for a while. And then I don't know what time it was, about 12, I guess, somewhere in there. I made a video for earlier today. And then and I did diamond painting on the green fairy. And then after I got done with that, I went back and worked on my cat in the bushes again. Got some more work done on that. And then about 4 o'clock or so, 4:30, I went and laid down for a couple hours. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to clean out that litter box again. I try to do it about every other day, because if I don't, it starts to smell. And so I've got to do it again today. So when I get done here, I will go and clean out the litter box. It's the only disadvantage of having a cat, especially indoor cats. Oop, back over here. Because you have to keep the litter box clean. It's the only disadvantage about having indoor cats. But that's all right. Just one more thing to worry about, right? And I'm starting to run out of R's here. Yeah, but My daughter says she wants to go to, I think she said it was Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I think she said she wanted to go to Hobby Lobby. That's where she gets her soap. She catches it on sale, and I think they've got a sale for the soap right now. So she's gonna go. She wants to go by there and pick up some more of your basic base soap. What it is she mixes what goat's milk soap and shea butter together, and then she adds a scent to it. You know, whatever it happens to be, and it keeps your skin really nice and moisturized. Doesn't have the harshness that the manufactured soap has got. You know, and I see Miss Bell. She bought several bars of that Yardley soap. I always liked that soap. That was really nice soap. You know, I don't know if it's the recipe on it has changed any, but I used to like it. I like the smell of it. It had a really nice scent to it. But anyway, yeah, I like going to the Dollar Tree myself because they always have something different, and something interesting. You know. Plus, I need to pick up some more of those little baskets. All right, that you can store stuff in and put it up on a shelf. You know. And so I need to go get a couple of baskets from there. It's weird how this thing will pick up two drills at the same time for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, I was going through some of my diamond paintings, and I came across that one I've got. It's called The Last Supper, and that I've had in my stash for a little while. So if I do it, I don't know where in the world I'm going to hang it up at. I have no idea. Get over there. Alrighty. Yeah, we're almost done with the R's. For some reason, my nose keeps itching. It's like I've got a hair or something on my nose. It's driving me crazy. Let's see. We're getting there. We're almost done. Oops, I keep bumping you. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. I kept bumping you. I'm working kind of around you because the camera is kind of right next to my shoulder. So. Yeah, I think we're going to have to call it quits on the R's. Because I'm having to push the plastic away in order to get to them. Alrighty, I think we got all the R's. Looks like it. Okay. What is next? Alright, let's get some S's. I've got quite a few of those. Alright, S is number 20. Yep, 20. Ah, these are nice, pretty blue. There we go. Get in there. Well, what they're going to say about this is these don't have a whole lot of space between the drills. So, oh, hang on. I'm going to have to get my glue out because I'm starting to hit places that doesn't feel like it's got any glue. So, yeah, I missed a 4 right there. The 4 there, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I missed 8 R's. Oh well, we'll just come back and get them. No big deal. But anyway. But if I ever get this one done, it'll be pretty once it's done. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to keep you on here too long. Okay. We'll get these S's done and then I'll bring it to a close. And I'll continue working on this tonight. Mhm. I always run out of stuff to say. Sorry about that. Mhm. Reminds me of Irish music. It's like a flute. And it reminds me of Irish music. It's hard to believe it's Friday already, isn't it? Or actually, now it's Saturday. Yeah. All right. We're slowly getting there. Because, like I said, there's a lot of confetti on this one. Because as you can see, the differing colors, you know, they're real subtle, but they're change. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's just a slight change in color, but now when you back away from it, you can actually see the varying colors. But you know, here we go. Ah, come on, get over there. Yeah, see, it's not sticking like it should. Having to really press on it to get it to stick. See, it's not. Just a little teeny tiny dab. There we go. Come on. Come on, dadgummit. What is going on here? All right. Just didn't want to stick. See how it just doesn't want to stick for some reason. It's like there's no glue right there. Okay. Gonna have to do this the hard way. All right. Good old tweezers. Come on. Just doesn't want to pick up. It's not as easy to pick these up as it is a square. There. See, there's no glue right there. All right. Come on. Here we go. I don't know what it is, but it just every now and then you get one that doesn't have a spot, for glue. And I don't know why it's like that. And so I actually literally have to glue it down myself. Yeah, let's see if it's improved any. Probably not. Well, see, it's right there in that one center right there. It's like they skipped the glue. I don't know. See, it just doesn't want to stick for some reason. You have to wiggle it back and forth to make it stick. That's bad, isn't it? But anyway, that's all right. Mm-hmm. Dadgummit. Mm. I don't know why it does it. It's got spots. It just doesn't have any glue for some reason. I don't understand that. See how it just, no matter, it's just slick. It just slides. All right, we're going to call this a night, and I'll work on this on my own. That way I'm not boring you to death trying to get it to work. All righty, well, we're going to just call this a night, and we will probably see y'all in tomorrow sometime. And I will finish working on this here while I'm off camera. Alrighty, well, y'all have a good night. Have a blessed night. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.